insecurities about your singing voice. You even stated that you knew you weren't the vocal favorite of Destiny's Child. Is that something that, what made you second guess?
You know what? It's not that I was second guessing. I'm just aware. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, it's stuck. They said it stuck with her. No, it didn't stick with me. You know, just sometimes you're aware that you're not everybody's favorite. And that's okay. I still got paid.
Okay. Let them know.
Yeah, I can challenge Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Psych. That boy's got too much skills for me, buddy. Nope.
You know, we
can rap.
We can flow so well, you know. We're gonna put out Destiny's Child album, Rapology, you know.
Yeah, I can challenge Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Psych. That boy's got too much skills for me, buddy.
Beyoncé has always looked strong in public. No matter what was happening behind the scenes, she carried herself with confidence, grace, and control. But now, a shocking story is making people question everything they thought they knew. What if the picture-perfect image was hiding something painful? What if someone close to her knew more than they ever admitted? Because recently, Lala Anthony has been pulled into a wave of rumors that are turning heads. According to Online Talk, she may have hinted at something deeply personal involving Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Kelly Rowland. And if even part of this is true, it could change how people see one of the most famous friendships in music. The story being shared online claims that Beyoncé was left emotional after hearing things she never expected. Some say she cried.
If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Others believe she already knew but tried to hide it for years. But here's the twist. What if the truth has been hiding in plain sight all along? To understand why this is hitting so hard, you have to go back to the beginning. Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland were not just group members, they were like family. They grew up together, trained together, and built their dreams side by side in Destiny's Child. From a young age, they shared the same stage, the same struggles, and the same goals. Kelly even lived with Beyoncé's family for a time. That's how close they were. To the world, they were sisters, not just friends. People admired their bond because it felt real. It wasn't just about music, it was about loyalty, trust, and love. But as their fame grew, things started to change. When Matthew Knowles stepped in as the group's manager, the focus slowly shifted. Beyoncé became the center of attention. She had the lead vocals, the spotlight, and most of the major opportunities. While that helped the group rise, it also created quiet tension. Kelly stood beside her, smiling, performing, and supporting. But deep inside, some believe she was struggling. Imagine working just as hard, yet always being second. Imagine watching your best friend shine while you feel overlooked. Over time, those feelings can grow, and Kelly later gave fans a glimpse into her emotions through her music. In her song Dirty Laundry, she opened up about jealousy, pain, and being in a difficult place emotionally. She admitted that seeing Beyoncé succeed made her insecure insecure at times. That honesty shocked fans.
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like, it's not as far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like, this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair. I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now. And she been saying, Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling Jay-Z. And I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, you know, had my little brother and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really, this was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son.
It made people realize that behind the perfect image, there were real feelings, real struggles. but nobody expected the story to go this far. As Beyoncé built her solo career and became one of the biggest stars in the world, she also started her relationship with Jay-Z. Their love story looked powerful and unbreakable. Together, they became a global force. At the same time, Kelly was finding her own path. She had success, but it didn't always match Beyoncé's level. Still, they stayed close in public. They supported each other at events, shared moments online, and kept the image of sisterhood alive.
The typical stage mother who's there all of the time, interfering, meddling.
I hear the comment all the time, "Guy, you are nothing like I heard you were." You are really a nice person.
But here's where things start to get complicated. Rumors about Jay-Z have followed him for years. There have been stories about other women, secret connections, and hidden relationships. Most of the time, people brushed it off as gossip, until Beyoncé herself seemed to confirm that something was wrong. When she released her album Lemonade, everything changed. The music was emotional, raw, and full of pain. She sang about betrayal, heartbreak, and healing. One line stood out more than anything else, the mention of Becky with the good hair. That single phrase sparked years of debate. Who was she talking about? Was it a real person or just a symbol? Many names were thrown around, but as time passed, some fans started looking in a different direction. Kelly Rowland. At first, it sounded impossible. How could someone so close betray her like that? But people began connecting dots, looking at old interviews, lyrics, and moments that once seemed harmless. Then came the rumors about Kelly's son, Titan. Some people online started claiming that Titan looked a lot like Jay-Z. Side-by-side comparisons spread quickly. Fans debated every detail, his smile, his eyes, even his expressions. Of course, these are just claims. There is no proof. But in the world of celebrity gossip, sometimes rumors grow stronger the more they are repeated. And now, with Lala Anthony's name being mentioned in these conversations, things feel even more intense.
Securities about your singing voice. You even stated that you knew you weren't the vocal favorite of Destiny's Child. Is that something that, what made you second guess?
You know what? It's not that I was second guessing. I'm just aware. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, it's stuck. They said it stuck with her. No, it didn't stick with me. You know, just sometimes you're aware that you're not everybody's favorite. And that's okay. I still got paid.
Okay.
Lala has been close to many people in the industry, including Beyoncé. She has been part of that inner circle for years. So when people say she may have hinted at something, it makes others wonder if there's more going on behind closed doors. What nobody expected was the idea that Beyoncé might have been deeply hurt, not just by Jay-Z, but by someone she trusted like a sister. Think about that for a moment. It's one thing to face problems in a relationship. It's another thing entirely when it involves someone from your inner circle, someone who shared your life, your memories, your journey. If these rumors hold any truth, the emotional impact would be massive. And that brings us to the elevator incident. Back in 2014, the world was shocked when footage leaked showing Solange Knowles confronting Jay-Z in an elevator while Beyoncé stood nearby. The moment was intense. Solange appeared angry, and Jay-Z tried to remain calm. At the time, no one knew what caused it. A statement later said it was a private family matter and they had moved on, but fans never stopped wondering. Now, some believe that moment could be connected to everything being discussed today. What if Solange found out something that night? What if she was reacting to a situation involving Kelly and Jay-Z? It's a theory, not a fact, but it's one that keeps coming up. Because when you look back at everything, the music, the rumors, the tension, it starts to paint a picture that feels too detailed to ignore. Still, it's important to remember that none of this has been confirmed. These are stories, speculation, and interpretations. But emotions, those feel real. If Beyoncé did go through something like this, it would explain the pain in her music. It would explain why Lemonade felt so personal. It would explain why her journey seemed to shift from heartbreak to healing. Because at the end of the day, she's not just a superstar, she's a human being. A woman who loved, trusted, and possibly got hurt. And what about Kelly? If she was caught in the middle of something like this, whether true or not, the pressure would be overwhelming. Imagine having the world question your loyalty, your character, and your past. It would change how people see you. It would follow you everywhere. As for Jay-Z, his image has always been complex. He's respected, successful, and powerful. But these kinds of rumors add another layer to his story, one that people continue to debate. So where does that leave everyone now? Publicly, Beyoncé and Kelly still show love. They appear together, celebrate each other, and keep things positive. There's no clear sign of a broken bond. But sometimes what we see isn't the full story. Sometimes people protect their image. Sometimes they choose peace over truth. And sometimes they carry pain quietly, without ever explaining it to the world. That's what makes this story so powerful. It's not just about rumors, it's about friendship, trust, and what happens when those things are tested. Because if there's even a small chance that this story holds truth, then it's not just celebrity gossip, it's a story about betrayal at the deepest level. And that's something anyone can understand. So now the question is, what do you believe? Is this all just internet talk that got out of control, or is there something real hiding beneath the surface? One thing is certain, people are paying attention, and as long as questions remain unanswered, the story isn't going away anytime soon.